Wake up, Jacob, Israelite Prepper here, coming back with you. And another article. Just wanted to share it to you because it seemed so absolutely ridiculous, and I wanted to get you guys' thoughts on it. So let's get on over to this article that I see that popped up on my screen, and I was just like, no, this can't be true. This can't be true. So let's take a look at it over on Elite Reader. What it says is $188 million lottery winner sued for $10 million by the pastor for not donating to the church. Right here, it says, she allegedly promised the pastor that she will share her blessings. Okay, now that is enough for us to talk about right there. Right there. The pastor is like, you promised to give me money. I want my money, right? I, I, oh my gosh, I don't even know. I don't know what to even say. Let's read the article a little bit. Maria Holmes' life was completely turned around when she won the Powerball lottery jackpot worth $188 million. But not long after receiving a large part of her winnings in a lump sum, she became the subject of several news reports. She became infamous for using her money to repeatedly bail her boyfriend out of jail. She reportedly spent $21 million on bail money alone. What the hell did he do to $21 million in bail money? Good night. Anyway, let's not digress. A year after the controversy, Holmes was again back in the news. She was being sued by a pastor who claimed she promised their church a donation from her winnings. Okay. Now, Pastor Kevin Matthews said that on one visit to Holmes' house, the latter promised to make a donation to their church. The pastor claimed he was suffering from an emotional and mental distress after Holmes went back on her word. According to the pastor, they had agreed to a $1.5 million donation that was going to be used to purchase a piece of land and build a retreat facility. The pastor told Lottery Post, because of the emotional distress and mental stress they put me through, I had to start taking more medicine for anxiety and depression due to due to this situation. Whatever happened to praying? What happened to pray for the Lord and he'll okay. Anyway, after their verbal agreement, Pastor Matthews spoke to several realtors. Okay. He reportedly made a verbal promise to purchase a certain piece of land and to give donations to other people and their ministries. He also reportedly spoke to Holmes' accountant, who was tasked to take care of the matter. But after some time, the pastor had trouble getting in touch with Holmes. Holmes reportedly gave an initial $700,000 as a donation to her church, but she did not complete the amount of $1.5 million. She also started a foundation and appointed her aunt, Carmel Wheaton, as the executive director. It was Wheaton who spoke to the pastor and said they will no longer send him money. I'm not sure what they've done wrong, but okay. Pastor Matthews claimed he tried to talk to Holmes, but his calls weren't returned. The unfortunate turn of events led to the pastor filing a lawsuit against Holmes. Pastor Matthews was quoted by the Lottery Post as saying, quote, the bottom line, I just want her, Marie Holmes, to do what she said she was going to do. I want peace and to do what God told me to do. So God told you to go after this woman's lottery winnings. Okay, got it. I want her to do what she said she was going to do. I really feel like a warrior for Christ and people need to be accountable. Really, really. That's what, okay, that's how we're doing it. Anyway, okay, guys, I disagree. I think a donation is a donation. I think that it says pastor that a person needs to give, without compulsion. They shouldn't have to feel compelled to have to do it. And by the way, that's New Testament for those Christians out there who are allergic to the Old Testament. But man, I gotta tell you, man, if it was me, you know what? This is what he'll get if it was me. If it was me, he'd have to get some of this right here.
Lincoln, man, get out my face, man. Don't do Lincoln. I'm not the one today. Don't come over here with this. Lincoln, man, I don't know how. Stop asking me like this. Why you always got an attitude when you asking how? Man, just ask normally, man. Lower your Hey, don't be coming up on me like Lincoln. Just because you disabled don't mean you can talk to people like this. Hey, man, I don't have the answers, man. Go on somewhere and answer. don't like how you ask. I know that much. Go on somewhere. I don't like how you rolling up on me. No pun intended. You can. Look here, man. You get on my face, you about to get me a